To the latest developments emerging from France. Local media say there's been an explosion in a restaurant near a mosque in the east of the country. Just a couple of hours later, grenades were reportedly thrown at a second mosque in the city of Le Mans, which is west of Paris. No injuries have been reported at either of the incidents. Well, a massive manhunt is underway across the country for the terrorists who killed 12 people at the satirical magazine on Wednesday morning. The Interior Ministry says 7 people have been detained in connection with the atrocity. Earlier, the youngest of the 3 main suspects turned himself in and apparently claims to have been wrongly identified, adding that he was at school during the assault. Photos have been released of the 2 other suspects who are still at large. They're brothers in their 30s. Here's how the tragedy unfolded. Well, before opening fire, the gunman shouted, "God is great," in Arabic. Local police also confirmed the attackers screamed, "The Prophet has been avenged," while storming the building. Now, we're going to show you edited video taken after the attack, but you may still find some of the images upsetting. Here, you can see 2 gunmen with their weapons ready. They approach a policeman on the street. We've edited out part of the video because it's not suitable for broadcast. The shooters run up to the officer and shoot him in the head at point-blank range. The attackers then return to their vehicle and flee the scene. Well, RT's Polly Boyko is in the French capital and is following the developments for us. First, Polly, what do we know about the latest incidents there?
Well, a somewhat confused picture on the ground here in Paris. There's a lot of conflicting reports about what's taking place at the moment, but we are hearing of an attack against 2 policemen in a southern suburb of Paris, where 2 policemen reportedly critically injured, and perhaps even a female police officer shot dead. Now, other reports of a training grenade that's allegedly been thrown at a mosque in a western suburb of Paris, as well as some sort of blast that has gone off near a mosque in Lyon. Now, it's important to stress that none of these reports are officially confirmed, and there's no direct link as yet to the attack on the Charlie Hebdo headquarters. What we do know is that the French Prime Minister has been speaking earlier, and he said that several arrests had been made here overnight as part of that anti-terror operation that's underway by the police. The police have released the names of the 3 attackers, or suspected attackers, in the attack. They are 2 men in their 30s from Paris, and they are Saeed and Sharif Kouachi. There's a large-scale manhunt underway for these 2 men at the moment. Police are warning that they could be armed and dangerous. And, of course, information now that's coming to light that one of these men, at least, Sharif, who's 32, has reportedly served time in prison here in France for terror offences, for trying to recruit people to join the insurgency in Iraq. So questions being raised now about how this attack could have been allowed to take place, given that one of these men at least was known to the security services and was a convicted terrorist already. Now, police have also said that a 3rd suspect, an 18-year-old man who goes by the name of Hamid Mourad, had turned himself in overnight near the city of Reims, which is about 150 kilometers away from Paris. He is believed to have said that he turned himself in after seeing his name as one of the suspects in social media.
Well, France is clearly in shock right now and is on a high state of alert. But what's the atmosphere like in the capital where you are?
Well, this is one of the worst terrorist attacks to take place in France since the Second World War. And as you say, there is a sense of shock, but it's also galvanized people. We saw tens of thousands of French people across the country take to the streets to protest against that brutal massacre that took place, to pay tribute to the victims of the attack. And also a lot of people talking about their defiance in the face of such a cowardly terrorist act, the fact that they want to carry on their lives as normal. Certainly we're seeing that this morning, people going about their daily business. However, that said, the government have stepped up the terror alert here to the highest possible level, and they've said that they've deployed even more troops than there were yesterday, even more policemen to potential targets. So still a tense atmosphere, certainly while that manhunt is still underway.
Polly Boyko reporting from Paris. Thank you very much for the update there.